mean, are we going to see the three of you guys? Yeah, I mean, together as even maybe not as a married couple again, but as a family
of course
again.
You will.
But you just would never see everybody goes through stuff.
And I'm like, but I'm still in love. I don't know what to do. Like, are you serious?
You might have never expected this turn of the events between Wendy Williams and her ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, but it seems like this guy is hoping for a chance to get back together. Now that his longtime affair with his mistress is reportedly over and Kevin is selling their family house in Florida, it's been rumored that this man wants to make amends for all the pain he had caused and asked Wendy Williams to give him another chance. But will Wendy take this guy back?
Kevin and Wendy forever. And to this day, it still is forever.
Let's find out. Hi everyone and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. So, the drama between Wendy Williams and her cheating ex-husband took another wild turn. And as it was reported, Kevin got dumped by his baby mama Sharina Hudson, who had gotten tired of his financial misfortunes. And the infamous couple of the year had finally parted ways after more than 15 years of their romance.
You know, I just felt like this wasn't for me.
So, it seems like Kevin wasn't planning to crawl into his bachelor lair to lick the wounds after the painful separation from his soulmate fiancé. He quickly put every reminder of his shameful past on sale, listing their luxury smart house in Florida for $1.3 million. And Ian decided to get rid of the cars he was driving with his baby mama. It almost feels like Kevin is trying to erase every trace of Sharina's presence in his life. And insiders claim he has a good reason for that because it was reported that after the end of his affair with Hudson, he reached out to nonetheless his ex-wife, Wendy Williams, and asked her to give him another chance for the sake of their son and their mutual past. While you guys have probably guessed that all this sounds like another Kevin's elaborate hustle to squeeze more cash out of Wendy or at least finding his place under the sun next to her millions, Hunter doesn't put it this way. In his opinion, it feels so bad to let so many years of solid marriage go down the drain.
You can't just remove something that was great and just put something else there.
Well, no one is surprised to see this man's another attempt to worm his way back to Wendy's life because even if the TV diva is currently not working, she's still a millionaire, and if you compare their net worth, well, it seems like Kevin is way behind. However, this man doesn't mind to live off his ex-wife's money, and of course, he can endure a bit of public humiliation in exchange of careless retirement if Wendy takes him back. Because we all remember how this man was treating her.
He never hit me, but he did talk very, very horrible to me in front of anybody.
So, despite finding himself in a distressful situation, Kevin is full of hopes to get back together with his ex-wife because he knows that he was the love of her life. And although Wendy was the one who initiated the divorce, she had repeatedly stated how much she had loved this man. During the promotion of her documentary, the TV diva confessed, "The life that I'm living right now is my best life, and I have no guilt about saying that. I don't regret meeting Kevin. I don't regret falling in love. I don't regret staying with him for all 25 years, 20. One of them married." It makes some of Wendy's fans concerned about Kevin getting closer to his ex-wife because he knows her weaknesses way better than anyone else and may use her never fading feelings for him as a tool to make her reconcile. He's even ready to erase all traces of his infamous affair with Sharina, and that's why he is currently getting rid of all evidence of his shameful romance with this girl. And in Kevin's own words, he's ready to give Wendy as much time to consider as she needs.
I'll give her the time that a person would need going through this severe amount of crisis. I almost...
Apparently, after losing everything, Kevin came to realization that his life with Wendy was actually not that bad. And since all his troubles began, she the media icon filed for divorce. Kevin is now openly admitting what a fool he had been by choosing Sharina over Wendy. If you guys don't remember what his life with Sharina looked like, here are a few statements made by Hunter to refresh your memory. "I have fallen behind on most of my bills. I currently live in a community that requires payments to the homeowners association, and I'm behind on that bill." And it seems like Kevin missed the opulent lifestyle sponsored by his ex-wife Wendy, because with her, he lived like a king, and he basically owned the best of everything this world can offer, including Kevin's biggest passion, luxury cars.
We've come through it, but we've had just about every exotic car you can possibly name. I mean, for the last 15 years of my life.
It seems crazy how this man just let such a wonderful life go down the drain when he chose to stay in his affair with Sharina. Apparently, his life after the divorce was no longer resembling fairy tale, and the amount of financial struggles he had experienced made Hunter realize that he would be better by Wendy's side. Some people think that Kevin is only faking his remorse, and in fact, he wants to be back in Wendy's life to keep milking her bank account until it dries. As one person commented, he only wants to use Wendy. I hope she doesn't take him back. This man destroyed her. And another user added, Wendy is a lot of things, but she's not that stupid. To hell with Kevin Hunter. Let him stew in his own hell. He is getting exactly what he deserves, which is nothing. Well, this must be the most defining moment of Wendy's personal life because you guys probably know that she has always had a soft spot for Kevin, considering the fact that she had been tolerating his infidelity and squandering for more than 15 years. And it hurts many people deep inside to see Kevin manipulating her feelings like that after everything she had been through.
Saying, all right, Wendy, you've always been strong. Girl.
But if Wendy has managed to remain financially strong even without Kevin, this man has lost everything because of his infidelity. The position of Wendy's producer, the respect of numerous people in the industry, and of course, useful connections with high-profile people because no one wanted to be on his side after having learned the story of his disgraceful romance with Sharina. And apparently, Kevin believes it's not too late to get everything back to the way it was if Wendy gives him one last chance to prove that she's the only woman in his life from now on.
Thus, coming back to the title, Purple Chair Power is just that, me being the king behind the queen.
However, not everyone believes in his remorse story, and many people suspect that this man is only pouring the honey into Wendy's ears and fooling her again. Ever since the divorce, he showed his shady side. First, when he proposed to his baby mama right after signing the divorce papers, knowing perfectly that this news would reach the headlines and how hurt Wendy would be. And then, with all this alimony fiasco when Kevin proved what a greedy and mean man he truly was. I mean, he literally took his ex-wife to court over unpaid alimony and expected her to find him and his baby mama for the rest of their days, so they could bathe in luxury. This was the moment when it became clear to the whole world that Kevin was nothing without his wife, and whatever numerous businesses he and his mistress turned fiancé had, well, they didn't bring enough cash to pay basic bills. And deep inside, Wendy had always suspected that this couple's independent life would miserably fail and eventually Kevin would crawl back to her.
Do you know where your father was the night that your mother was giving birth? He was with that lady on TV, Miss Wendy.
But now, when the opportunity presented itself and all Wendy's words came true, many fans wonder if the TV diva is going to forgive this man for hurting her and cheating on her for so many years. When discussing the possibility of another public appearance together, Wendy was quite certain, saying that despite the divorce, she and Kevin still have a son and we might be seeing the three of them together. This may be exactly what Kevin is hoping for now when he is broke and homeless. And insiders say that his attempt to sell everything is just his way of removing that shameful incident with cheating and earning Wendy's trust again. Well, to the majority of Wendy's fans who have been watching this crazy drama since the start, Kevin's motives are pretty obvious and they openly express their contempt on social media, trying to warn Wendy not to take this man back. As one person commented, Kelvin miss Wendy's money. He doesn't love Wendy at all. If Wendy take him back, look for worse treatment, and he will track Sharina and the baby down. And another user added, it isn't any love in the world that would make me take him back. I just hope Wendy would remember what he did to her and keep walking. All he wants is her money so he can keep having affairs. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Keep buying, Wendy. Although it seems that Kevin's chances to reconcile with his ex-wife are slim, let's not forget that Wendy had been closing her eyes on his infidelity for years because this man was and still is the love of her life. And what do you guys think? Has Kevin really asked Wendy to get back together? And would she even consider this proposition? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And in the meantime, check my other videos about Wendy Williams' family drama. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I promise to be back very soon.